Royce Rizzy. Bam. Grustle so I shine. Grustle so I win. My grustle.
This is your girl here, Latoya Reid for Realtalk TV, and I'm here with the man of the hour, Mr. Rizzy. Tell us a little about yourself.
I go by the name of Royce Rizzy, man. GRUSTLE gang, foreign affairs. I'm working, man. New artist, 21. I'm on my GRUSTLE, man. My grind and my hustle.
Can you explain that, the GRUSTLE gang movement? Like, where did that come from? What does it mean? What does it represent?
Well, as y'all know or may not know, I'm working under the artist Lil Scrappy. He got his movement going on. When we first met, he had his movement going on. G's Up. G's Up has been his label since back in the Lil Jon days. But it was time for something new, new, like that's been going on. It's like, yo, we need something super new. Like, he already had the phrase GRUSTLE, so, I'm like, man, we just need to be the GRUSTLE gang. He heard it like.
Where does that phrase come from?
He had that, like, just not good enough to grind. Like, you gotta have two hustles. Always gotta have two hustles. You gotta put the two together to win. Like, so you got your grind. We doing this interview right now. But besides this, you gotta have another way to get it. You gotta have something else going on. Always gotta have two things going on.
Now, I understand that you've kind of made a name for yourself in Japan. What's it like to become from somewhere like Japan where people, are starting to know you and know lyrics to your songs, even though they don't speak English? They're singing your music, and then you come here, and it's kind of like a fresh start, right? You starting over again?
Yeah, it's starting over. In Japan, we like, the whole foreign affairs group, we like, you don't really notice it till you leave, but we like celebrities over there, so everybody know me, even if they don't know my name, they know, like, my face, like, oh man, we seen this kid all over the clubs, from Roppongi, Yokohama, everywhere. It wasn't at night where I wasn't in the streets, so them knowing my records and like DJs breaking my records over, there's a handful of DJs that always play my records before I was with Scrappy, before anything. Like, as soon as I got down with Foreign Affairs, they was always playing my records. So for them to play my records now and to have Scrappy on them, they're extra like, yeah, we gotta go in for him. He's been in Japan, so I'ma always show love, and like, that's like home.
Well, speaking of Scrappy, how did you two meet, link up, and then you come over here and join the movement?
Well, I was in Japan. I was 18, working with Foreign Affairs, and I was actually supposed to open up for Scrappy. I was supposed to do like the whole tour while he was there, because I had been doing like opening up. I opened up for 3-6 Mafia, did their tour, and just a lot of people that was coming out there, I was really linking with them and working. So I was supposed to, but the promoter canceled it at the last minute, like, I can't do it with you. Let's get somebody else a shot type situation. So I was like, whatever, you know what I'm saying? But me being like, nah, like, I gotta go. We gotta go. Call Steve, like, yo, we going? Like, yeah, let's go. So we go. Whoop-de-whoop. And, being over there, like, when major artists come over there, if they see somebody of their own kind, American or whatever, they're gonna work with, they're gonna talk to you like, oh man, I understand what he talking about. So, I really wasn't too pressed on like, I'm going to a Scrappy show, I need to meet. I wasn't really too. I was just like, I'm gonna see what the show's like, network, stuff like that. So I really had tried to talk to Don Cannon. Shout out to DJ Don Cannon. It's my big homie, but I hollered at him because he's the DJ, so I know I need to get the records to the DJ. So I talked to him. He's like, hey, come backstage with me. So I'm like, cool. I'm already backstage with Don Cannon, Scrappy, his road manager at that time, Stay Fresh, and Don Cannon's mom. So we backstage, we do chilling, just telling them, they so like, how are you here in Japan? Like, how are you like an American, an African American kid in Japan? Like, what are you doing here? Like, they tripping. Like, well, I don't get it. And you could really rap. Like, at this time, so they like rap. So I rap. Scrappy wasn't really paying attention. He turned around, and Don Cannon was like, bro, he hot. Scrap listened to me. He like, keep rapping. I keep rapping. I'm going in now. So he started rapping with me. Boom, give me his management number. Hey, hit me up. At this point, I'm like, yeah, whatever. Yeah. I hear this all the time, and I'm tired of being let down and tired of being led on. So I'm like, cool, I'm not going to have. I'm not gonna get my hopes up for nothing that's not gonna.
False promises in the industry.
I met a lot of industry people over there. You know, a lot of people, DJs, artists, a lot of people that told me this, that, and the third, and it never happened. So at that point, I'm like, cool, yeah, it's cool. Nice meeting you. It's good meeting you, but I'm gonna keep doing my thing over here in Japan because I'm good over here. Scrap was like, I mean, you good, but if you want to get to that next level, you gotta come to America. You gotta come home. So I'm like, I mean, that's easy for you to say, you know. And he like, nah. I'm like, yeah, alright. Like, nah, put that on my daughter, bro. Like, work with me, like, hit me up, and I'm gonna rock with you. So I'm like, alright, I gotta hit him. Hit him in like a week. Boom, Twitter. Tweet me back in like 5 minutes, like, oh, my Japanese artist just hit me up. Call my line. So I call him. Bro, come to Atlanta. I got you. Come to Atlanta. Oh, everything I love, I got you. This time, you know, I'm living with my parents at this time, you know what I'm saying? I'm still working with foreign affairs and everything, but I'm like, shoot. I had already graduated high school. I'm like, man, I've been out of school for like a year. This is what I love. Like, I gotta go. Come to Atlanta. I fly into Texas. And I'm like, shoot, I'm here. He's like, nah, you're not here. You're not in Atlanta. I can't do nothing with you in Texas. Like, if you was in Japan, I can't do nothing with you. So I drive from Texas to Atlanta one day, get there. Same day I get to Atlanta, I perform with Scrappy at Luda Day Weekend. Ludacris got this weekend where he do his thing, so I perform with him. And it's been a movie since then, everything. Ain't nothing slowed down. I built my name all the way up, like, and just been working. And not only, like, you know, I came here to work with Scrap, but, like, when you in this game, it's a lot that you don't see. Like, it's a lot that you don't see when you're on the other side, when you're on the independent artist and you're trying to come in. All you see is boom, I want to be on TV, I want to rap, I want to do this. If I get with a major artist, I can do this. But you gotta slow down, cause when you really see it and you really get into it, you're like, man, there's so much work. It's like having a job. It's like having a 9 to 5. And when you have a 9 to 5, you first start, you have no experience, you new, so you're starting at the bottom, and you gotta work your way up. And it's like every day, wake up, work just like a job. Work, Scrap mentor me. You know, he's been who better to tell me about the industry than him. You know, selling X amount of records, being in the line, like being number one, being there, did everything that I could possibly want to achieve in this industry. So I really take heed to everything he tell me. Then, you know, Steve being with me, my manager being with me since I was, you know, since I started this, you know, and still beside me, working with me. And we just gonna make it to the top. I'm just staying humble and patient. Now I just released my mixtape that I worked on for quite some time. Y'all Sleep mixtape. And
Where can the people get it?
www.livemixtapes.com or datpiff.com or any mixtape site has it up. It went like, we already did like 50,000 downloads. So it's been a good response. DJ Love De Niro, DJ Hood, and DJ T the Barber hosted it, and it's a piece of me. Like, I wouldn't say it's all of me. It's nowhere near being all of me. Like, it's something for them to just to wake people up, but it's nowhere near where I'm gonna go. So, like, I just want everybody to open their eyes and pay attention, because it's gonna get real.
You hear that? Open your eyes and pay attention. Keep a lookout for this man right here.